The other day, I had an incredible experience. I happened to be listening to Eminem. It's not like I listen to Eminem a lot. Sometimes his voice annoys me, and I feel so hesitant to say this as if Eminem is going to listen to these words and be offended, but I don't want to offend. I think he's so talented, and I think that just sometimes it's not the voice that I want to hear in my head. He gets it. I'm sure he gets it. I'm sure he really doesn't give a fuck what I think, but that is what I think about him. But I had this moment with this music. This song came on, and I listened to the DJ on Spotify, and so that I can try to listen to new songs or to artists that I might not click on. It's a so-so experience. I'll explain it another time. Anyway, so this Eminem song comes on, and I am feeling all of it. And the thing is I don't always follow every word that he said. It's all coming in very articulate. I can hear every word. I can follow the whole story, and it's making so much sense to me. It's it's allowing me to see his, I don't know, I felt like I understood what he was trying to say. I felt what it felt like to be an artist. Like for him, I can hear what he was, the message he was trying to relay. It all felt so good. And I turned to Xerxes and I told him all of it, how I think he's an artist, how I don't normally listen to him, all of this stuff. And he said to me, and I have this quote, he said, "You know, we've had this conversation before." Okay, so what that meant, it turns out, because I asked him what he meant by that, because I thought, could it be, we've had this conversation about Eminem, we've had this conversation about me enjoying music. He said, a lot of times when I take an edible, which I did, um, when I was listening to this music, that I not only hear music in this enhanced way, but specifically, I have told him this about Eminem and his music and his artistry. And so it turns out I'm a way bigger Eminem fan than I knew. I could feel him somehow, but it when I smoke weed, when I do edibles, music does sometimes get this. I can really feel it. I can really hear it very specifically. There's something that happens, and I don't think I'm telling people anything new, but it feels really good. And I didn't used to smoke. I started in my 30s. And I used to, before that, I worked with people who did smoke. They were potheads. They were smoking while they were working, engineers and producers and people like that who were, in the booth while I was singing or in the booth making the music. And then I would make the vocal parts. And I never understood how they were able to do it, because the way I saw weed was it gets you a little confused. How could they work through that daze that's supposed to be happening? I wasn't judging them for it, because they were never any different than the ones that didn't smoke weed or do anything or drink or any of it. I don't compare usually drinking to weed, but they didn't alter their mind with anything at all. And these guys were all the same. They were on time. They were professional. They were really good at music, engineering, production. They were really good at what they were doing. And so I just didn't understand how they were capable of doing it. And I wasn't always capable of it either. When I first started smoking, it was just helping me sleep. So that's extra why I thought, wait, then how were they working on it? How were they productive and focused and motivated? And I was just going to sleep. I had to have a lot of control over when and where I smoked, with who. It was usually just with one person, one on one. I needed to be in an environment that I felt safe in. I mean, who doesn't? But this was extra because there was something about it that was making me very vulnerable. It was kind of like it's opening the doors into into spaces where I'm thinking about things that I might not have. It's still my thoughts. It's still very much me, but maybe I would stop myself before I open that door to those thoughts, or maybe I wouldn't take the full trip into where the thought can go. Whatever it was, it made this very vulnerable feeling. Maybe I relax so much that I start to giggle. I don't want to do that in front of people. But now I am used to my thoughts. I'm okay with the new thoughts. I'm all right navigating and comfortable being in my thoughts. I could see how that could make someone paranoid or um, worried, or like have this like very much, if it could feel like such a lack of control that it could overwhelm. But I don't feel that anymore. I don't feel like I need to control my thoughts in that way where, oh no, what if I say something I don't mean? But I'm really just following a thought. And if it's not what I meant, then I can clarify it. Or maybe I just get misunderstood. Maybe I'm more okay with it. I'm not fully okay with it. I'm working on it, but I am I don't think I'm any I don't think I'm scared anymore to just speak and speak in look, and now I'm hesitant, right? Because I think no matter what, I am gonna I am going to sometimes worry about what am I saying. Like right now I'm thinking, oh no, I I keep being hesitant. I keep thinking I'm not sure what to say next, and I'm supposed to have the next right thing to say, and it's supposed to be very interesting, and it is, but I'm trying to describe something that's very, very difficult to describe. I'm trying to describe an entire process, and one that, even though I'm used to it, I'm not used to making descriptive terminology for it, or I'm not used to talking about it. So I appreciate you letting me follow this thought with you. I do think music is um, this incredible thing, like with or without weed, and especially the two headphones in and going into a beautiful place. Music could really do that. So big up to music, right? Like, uh, thanks for listening to words. Bye.